going to roll into public comment. We'll do it as we standard with these topics. So the warrant articles, the petition, citizens petitions. We are going to talk about warrant article number 22 regarding the removing the word advisory from the budget committee in accordance with RSA 40:14b that states the budget committee shall create default budgets. So this is, again, a citizen's petition that was on the warrant article, or I'm sorry, on the ballot as a warrant article in March, the March election. Last meeting, the petitioner did share that they were going to move forward with getting the required signatures. I do appreciate there had been a member from the public. I did not originally have this on this meeting's agenda as stated. They were going to move forward with the required signatures to do a charter amendment on the budget. But I was asked to have a discussion at least about this, so we did put that on the agenda. So that was the change from what was sent out previously. So with that, if there's anyone that would like to talk about this specific warrant article.
I'd just like to remind some people of some of the rules around how we operate government. Many of you may not know we're called what's called a Dillon Rule state. The Dillon Rule is the principle that local government only exercises powers expressly granted by the state. So that means the legislature has to grant us powers. Powers necessarily and fairly implied from the grant of power. The power is crucial to the assistance of local government. Many of you may not know the Dillon Rule was named after Justice Dillon in the Iowa State Supreme Court. The only states in the Northeast that are home rule states, which means the town can do what they want, are Massachusetts and New Jersey. 38 states in the country apply some form of the Dillon Rule. When we talk about these warrant articles, there's been a number of discussions saying, what do they mean? Part of it is that they're non-binding. So the legal term for non-binding is they are not legally necessary to obey or follow. A non-binding resolution, referendum, or recommendation. The committee's vote is non-binding. Advisory only. These warrant articles were advisory only. The advisory opinion has no force of law but is given in the matter of courtesy. A private citizen cannot get an advisory ruling from a court and can only get rulings from an actual lawsuit. Interestingly, back in the 90s, there was a non-binding advisory warrant article for the power plant. Everybody knows we have a power plant in town, right? 80 to 90% of the people voted on that there should be no power plant. To this day, there's still the power plant in town. It's a little hard to find. And they've paid us over $125 million in tax revenues. What I'm saying here is that it's not that we're not listening. It's not that I haven't said open up the charter. What I'm saying is that we're following the rule of law. It is dictated by the state that we follow. Keep that in mind as we're looking at these articles. We're only doing our due diligence and doing what we're supposed to do. Follow the law.
All right, thank you. So again, reminding everyone we are in public comment. If there's anyone that would like to speak on warrant article 22, please come forward.
Will there be 2 public comments like last meeting?
Great question. Yes, there will be 2 public comments like last meeting.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, seeing none, we'll move on to regular general public comment.